What's going on, guys? So here's the unboxing. As you can see, I'm taking the top plastic off, and a great presentation. It's really simple, but it's really nice in how they kind of elevated the actual trimmer. And then of course, you can see they protected it with the plastic, and avoiding the blade getting any moisture on it. The cross grips are very deep, so you can tell it has a good grip. Then on the bottom you can see the button, and then also the charger. Great design, great look. It's very sleek, and in terms of presentation, with the tilted blade, I think it really looks nice. It really is almost like a futuristic clipper. So far these Pro Lee outliners are great. Again, this is by Best Bomb G. Nice blue, almost like a LED light that you can see. And then what I did, I put it on the table here so you can kind of see the power of everything, the way it's kind of moving across the table there. And then it's a zero gap, so I'm just kind of showing you that zero gap right there and how it's already adjusted for you in that sense. Alright, so it comes with 4 guards and a brush. I'm going to put the details on the screen for you, but it's helpful. I'll mention something later on in the video that it didn't include, so you guys can kind of see. But for the most part, that's kind of all you need. Of course, here's the charger, and on the bottom of the trimmer, you can see that you have the location where you can get it plugged in to charge it, and then of course, the manual, so you can see all the ins and outs, all the details. It's something that you should read. I did not personally read, but I'm sure if there's any issues or mechanical, questions you have, you can look through there. But that's pretty much it, guys, on that. And let's go to the actual cut. All right, so the unboxing is done. Now let's look at the performance. I am looking homeless right now because I really wanted to make it a real life situation where I needed the blades. What I'm going to do first, use my Andis Masters, and I'm going to just bring everything even just for my scalp. We see the performance better when the hair is even, because that way you won't be distracted with my bald spots and things of that nature. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to also, if I've already washed my hair, I may do another rinse just to make sure it's bone dry, and it can actually, I don't have to go over the same place with these clippers. Hopefully, I don't think they're one hitters, but I definitely still want to give them as best of a canvas, as dry as a canvas as possible. All right, guys, so I'm done. As you can see, I'm pretty much evened, and I did do a hot wash to really dry out my skin, open up my pores, dry out my skin. Now, this did not come with its own lubricant for the blades, at least not the one I got. It did come with a set of guards and a brush, but nothing else in that plastic baggie. So what I normally like to use is this Pro Line oil sheen, and I just spray, well, while it's running, turn it on, and normally just spray a little bit on it, and find your hard bristle brush, like this one, and I just, comb it out. You might lose some bristles doing it this way. Some people turn it off. I like to turn it on so that I have that, I feel like I can get all in the crevices when it's on. So let's do my neckline first. See how that does, and then if it actually cuts, I'll do my hairline. I'll give you guys some insight too. This and this too, this is my baby. So we already know if this joint is not cutting me right, if it's weak in its power, I'm just gonna end up doing my Andis 2 and doing my edge up there. But y'all didn't come for the Andis 2 review, I get it. Just so you know, if it's not cutting, we going back home to the Andis, all right? All right, so I'm gonna do my neckline first, see how that goes, and then we'll go from there. All right. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the actual pictures had no African Americans on there. And that's only concerning because, you know, most people know we don't have the same fine hair texture as Caucasians, Asians, European. Like black people's hair is more curly, more fine. And so as I'm seeing the marketing for this tool, it looks like it only, you know, slices and dices like straight hair, you know, non-African American hair. And I will say thus far, at least for my neckline, I'm very impressed. But this seems like it's not cutting. I'm dragging it a little bit. It's not cutting me. You can definitely feel it though, but it's not really cutting me. And then it's also seems like it's cutting the hair pretty well. So I'm gonna keep going. For the most part, very, very good. Let's finish up. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wait. I just want to get a sharp cut, so I'm gonna wait for my Andis to knock out my my actual edge up. But I'll do my beard with this, and we'll see. All right, guys, there you have it. Listen, scale of 1 to 10, I would for a cordless in terms of power. I would say no less than an 8.5, 9. In terms of performance, again, about an 8.5 or a 9, you're not really gonna have you know, something that's cordless that's really gonna, you know, provide good sharp cut. I mean, as long as the environment's right, I will say you probably have to make sure everything's you know, your skin is in a good state. It's a solid cordless blade. Some of the cons, some of the things I probably don't like is as I was cutting, because of the openness of it, I think it catches unneeded hairs that are around the area. And so if it's a situation where, you know, you just want to free cut or kind of freestyle your cut, it's going to be one of those things where you just got to hold the hairs out of place or down and out of the way so that you can get to what you're trying to cut. But visibility is good, so you can actually see the gold and see where the blade is. For the most part, you don't have to go over the same area, you know, multiple times. And like I said, especially if you need to travel and you need something to go with, I would say this is definitely a good blade. So this Bomb G blade gets my T blade it definitely gets a thumbs up for me. I don't have any sponsorship or anything like that. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not going to cut the rest of my hair, it's because I also feel like it's just not as crisp. So I'm gonna switch over to my baby, the Andis 2 here, but this is definitely a good, I say B plus, BB plus blade that is extremely affordable, so you can have something where you can always be covered in case of emergencies. But I hope this was helpful. So please subscribe and answer or ask any questions, and I'll be happy to answer. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is life changing. That's what we do. Change lives. Y'all be good.